We're here in Seattle. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And pitching here today, Logan Gilbert.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. That one finds the zone, and away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Kicks and fires. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
Right.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Let's go, Logan.
Just missed. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Fought off foul. Late swing, foul to the left. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer. All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park. And on the mound in this one, German Marquez.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Here's Victor Robles. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count 1-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten it. Didn't let it affect his focus. And he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. And that drops in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. Rodriguez out of the play. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And that'll do it. Mariners are down in order. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia.
Michael Toglia.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
Now that's smacked to right center. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Chris Bryant in the box here lets that one go for a ball. No score here in the second. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Nolan Jones in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2-2 count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back in Seattle, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Rosarena.
Here we go, Randy.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Turned on, but foul wide of third. On the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Got it. 1 down.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So up next, Luke Raley. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 1.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Thairo Estrada to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
And that's outside. And that's ball one.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
A little bit high.
That's a ball.
And the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The right fielder.
So digging in, Sam Hilliard. And that's way high. 1-0. Hilliard in his 5th season, 31 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Top of the third, no score.
That's ball 3.
And that one misses outside. It's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Jacob Stallings now. And that's fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. That's outside.
That's out.
Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Now 1 missed.
2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hilliard at first, 1 gone.
Sit him down.
Strike him out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Foul ball there. Two outs. And now it's even up. Just missed. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Just missed. Two on, 2 outs. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Outside low, and that's ball 3.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Ezekiel Tovar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swung on, popped up left side. Polanco brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Colorado. And we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's the veteran shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Marquez back to work. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. On the ground. Estrada tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Here's Dylan Moore. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one fouled off. Outside.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ezequiel Tovar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. Just off the outside edge. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Tolia.
Go ahead, run on base. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Tolia. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And that's in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering is outside. Goes down looking.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Bryant now. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Gilbert checks the runner. Tovar back on a dive. Tovar leads off first with 1 away.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Tap foul at the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Slider misses outside. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones. His first at bat was a strikeout. In the air, left field, down the line. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1, but 2 runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
So 2 on with 2 away. Thairo Estrada digging in for the Rockies. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And the batter now, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. That's down and in. That one the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now Julio Rodriguez. Swinging a foul out of play. That missed inside. And the count even 1-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's outside. This one in the air, right field. Hilliard makes a move on it. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. First time up was a pop out.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
This one in the air, center field. Doyle pulls it down, and there's two gone. Randy Arozarena will hit next. Struck out looking his first time. Fastball is outside. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. And now first and second with two outs.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
First and second, two outs. Raley digs in now. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Up the middle, Tovar. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 2 left on. We're headed to the 5th. No score. Back in Seattle, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. Fastball for a strike.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of it. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Inside, almost got him. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And he chases that one with number 9 for him in this game. 9. Jacob Stallings, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
First pitch, not close. Top of the zone for a called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pull.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. And that one sliced foul. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2. Out to short. Crawford tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockies are down quietly, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. And now the DH, Mitch Haniger.
Leading up for the Mariners, the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Hilliard moving back for it. Way back there and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time, and that is that, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now here is J.P. Crawford, and that squirts through.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Grounded out his first time up. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Almost got him. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball evens the count. That's inside. Crawford gets his lead at first with nobody out. Gets a piece and stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at-bats.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore went down on strikes his first time through. Swings through that one for strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Back to the top of the lineup, Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. Golden opportunity right here. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Rodriguez in the box now. Take strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
On the corner for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with two pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Not close with that one. 1-2 the count.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
On the ground, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So up next, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Hilliard moving back for it. See you later. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. German Marquez is done in this one, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
Here's a new
Colorado.
pitcher from the pen, Tanner
Number
Gordon.
29.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strikes.
Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Out towards right center field. Doyle on the move. Brings it in for the third out. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the sixth. Stepping in, Ryan McMahon. Gilbert back to work.
Here's something cool, when they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
There's a strike. Now 2-1. And that one missing low.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike two.
Count full.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that one hammered. Going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. So he just clears the wall, and they're on the board. It's 5-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And here is Ezequiel Tovar. The shortstop takes the ball. Tovar, a former Gold Glove winner, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering upstairs. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Trent Thornton up and loosening in the pen. Spire, the lefty, warming up as well. Here's a 2-0. Just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Here's Michael Tolia. Check swing, called strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. Yeah, that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. .95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
The batter, the second baseman, Tyro.
So
Estrada.
digging in, Tyro Estrada. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. The throw in. And he's out. Butt down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Luke Raley. That one pushed foul. The 0-1. Fastball is outside. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And misses inside. Gordon under it. Makes the catch for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
Up
Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
2 down, base is empty.
Crawford.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, third baseman, Jorge.
Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a high chopper. Estrada fires over to first. And Polanco is out. That's the 3rd out. Mariners leave 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Trent Thornton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Hilliard.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Just off the inside edge. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Jacob Stallings getting ready to hit. He was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hit hard on the ground to short. Crawford throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
The center fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat. Automatically, that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have.
That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered in this game. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next pitch is outside. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. Couple of walks and a strikeout. The other way, base hit, 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Trent Thornton won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Gregory
Mariners,
Santos into the
number
game.
48.
And a tall task ahead of him right here with 2 runners in scoring position and multiple outs to get. He's going to be pitching for strikeouts here, no question.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Toglia. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Out to short, Crawford. In plenty of time to first. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Here's Bryant now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Tovar at second with 2 down. Outside, and 1-1. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Go ahead run on base. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it, and that is that. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time. We're all tied up 5-5. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. A little bit high maybe, and that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Seth Halverson getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Peralta also getting ready. Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Up and in, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one found hard the other way. And the 2-2. And that's outside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
The right fielder, number 10.
And now it's Victor Robles up to him.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here. Trying to get him into scoring position.
First offering, and it just misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Move to first. Moore dives back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that one fouled off. Line drive, and there's a hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there, stepping up to the challenge. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Rodriguez in the box now, takes strike 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom of the 7th. Fought off foul. That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That hits the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat. What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Struck him out looking.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
So 2 down now, and here is Randy Arozarena. And that one fouled off. Moore on second. Robles on at first with 2 down. That one down the line. Takes it himself. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Mariners leave a couple, and this remains a 5-5 ball game. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Andres Munoz appears to be getting loose. Spire also throwing. And that is out of play. The other way. Calls it in. And there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 16, Sam Hilliard.
Now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. Infield shifted to the pull side. That one to first. Raley. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Now batting, catcher,
Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. Ball 1 there. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That misses. Ball 3. Brenton Doyle in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here, Greg Jones.
number 2.
Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle.
Jones.
Throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-1. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Rockies strand one. Our score holds at 5 apiece.
Now pitching for the
Back
Rockies.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Luis Peralta.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Hunter Goodman, the new catcher now.
Now catching, number 15.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley.
Goodman.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Way inside, gets out of the way. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next offering upstairs. Mitch Haniger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
No, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Haniger.
Mitch Haniger will hit next. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Crawford now at the plate.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one hooked foul. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Seth Halverson getting ready to come on for Bud Black. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Got him swinging.
The third baseman, number 7.
And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. That clips the inside corner for a strike. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mariners.
back, and here comes the closer,
Number
Andres
75.
Munoz.
Andres Munoz.
Ryan
Leading up for
McMahon
the
digging
Rockies,
in for the
third
Rockies.
baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Top of the zone for a strike and an even 100.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab, one away. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Colin Snyder up and throwing. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Back up the. Oh, that got him. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play.
Now pitching for
Colin Snyder, ready or not, in
Number
the game
52.
now after the injury.
Colin Snyder.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Tolia.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Snyder, 29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Next offering is in for a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
3-2.
Chris Bryant in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half, and 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. We're all tied up 5-5. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Seth Halverson.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 54, Seth Halverson.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Donovan Solano. He represents the winning run.
Solano.
There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The Rockies have some action in the pen. Tyler Kinley getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Registers the punch out and hits 101.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Robles up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. In the air, left side. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 44.
And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the winning run is aboard.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better.
Yeah.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So 2 down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. There's a strike. Just missed. High fly ball out towards left field. Into the corner, but foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swings and misses, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. We're all tied up 5-5. We're in extras here. Here's Colorado's DH, Chris Bryant. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Base hit into right center. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss as he was late. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Edward Bizzardo getting loose out there. Spire warming up as well. That one not close, and it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So up next, Thairo Estrada. Right through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Man at first, one away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bryant off of first with 2 away. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Way high.
2-2 the count.
That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 6-5. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Tyler Kinley.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small.
Randy Arozarena digs in now. Fastball is outside. Fought off foul. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one to first, and it's just foul. That was close. So the tying run at second.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. And an
Two balls,
excellent job
2 strikes.
keeping it right there. 2-2 now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Goodman gathers, throws to first, gets him. One away
Now
on a drop third strike.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Raley in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. Checks his swing, now would appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Man at second. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Mitch Haniger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that is out of play. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
First and second, 1 out. Haniger, the next to hit. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So it's their last chance in this one. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford, trying to deliver as the hero. First pitch just misses.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back on this one. Gone! Ball game! That one's got to feel good. And the Mariners walk it off in extra innings.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.